Liam, if I said to you at the start of the season you'd finished 2012 in the top 4, winning 8 out of your last 9 games, would you have taken that?
Definitely. I think that would be the minimum expectation. So I'm glad we've achieved it. 5 weeks ago we probably weren't in that frame of mind, but I think we've always believed we could be there, we should be there. Where we sit today is where we should be. You know, I don't think it's something that we can particularly celebrate, because the standards we set, that would be a minimum expectation.
We had a few periods in the season we did drop off, but I think we've really built some pressure and really improved a lot of aspects of our game. So as it stands, I think we can be reasonably happy where we are, but not content with that.
And of course today, you know, Doncaster, bottom of the table, a potential banana skin. They came out fighting from the start, but it wasn't a pretty performance, but it was job done.
Yeah, it was job done. Doncaster have always played well against us. I think the fact that they're in the relegation zone spikes their performance particularly, and they've certainly improved in their performances in the last few weeks. A win is important for us today. You know, could go either way in this type of performance. You saw yesterday with Jersey, bottom of the league, being able to pull themselves off the bottom. So always a tricky game, those relegation battles.
Yeah, I think with credit to Doncaster, you know, they're a side who are fighting for their lives. You know, they're at the bottom of the league and they're a good side. You know, we know what strengths they have. So you know, they came out with a lot of passion and they played with a lot of heart. And we always need to be dangerous because they're fighting for their status in this league. So that always makes a different prospect of a team coming to the men. But you know, we believe in the squad that we've got here and the players that we've got to do a job. I think we dominated large parts of that game, but we didn't get the reward for that. So we need to look at the positives that we did in the game and move forward and look at how we can convert and be a little bit more ruthless.
And how are you feeling as coach and at half time? What did you say? Because 9-6 is quite a close affair.
Look, we had dominated the possession, we had dominated territory. They hadn't actually got into our 22 at all in the first 40 minutes. Applied enormous pressure through scrum, through driving line-out. Probably didn't get the rewards we would have wanted, but not through a lack of ability or pressure. The way the game panned out, you know, I felt there was probably 2 tries in there for us, and that would have been a good return on investment. It wasn't to be.
Well, we felt that we dominated the first half in large areas. They didn't really get into our 22, but yet they were within 3 points of the game. So we basically said to ourselves, we need to start converting some of our opportunities, and we need to work in certain areas in defence, getting around the corner a bit quicker and put them under a bit more pressure, and in attack, just regenerating ourselves a bit quicker and getting ourselves on ball and getting excited when we're on the line. And I think we did that a bit better in the second half.
And of course, starting the second half like a bull in the china shop, that first try, a great forward effort, showed intent from the start.
That's the standard we expect, and you know, I think if we could have done that, brought that type of intensity in the first half, I think the outcome of this game might have been slightly different. You know, I think we could have pushed on to greater score.
And again, I don't know if it's something you work on in training, but Bristol's tackling at the breakdown, always an ascendancy. Is that something you guys really focus on in the week?
Yeah, the contact area is massive, and I think we as a squad we've got from 1 to 15 and a lot of guys who aren't even in the squad who are very good tacklers. We put a big emphasis on our tackling and breakdown work, and I think we're not quite there yet, but I think if we keep improving week on week, we'll get there.
Doncaster, differently to other teams you've played at the MEM in the past, had their fair share of possession, but once again, Bristol's contact time, the tackling, and the likes of Mariano Sambucetti at the breakdown were sublime. Yeah,
defence was good. Disappointed to leak a try late in the game, but you know, we're averaging 1 try a game. That's not a bad result. We hold ourselves to trying to lock teams out, but you know, they were rallying, they were fighting for their lives, they were going for a losing bonus point. So, you know, they got the try, but certainly I felt our defence was very good.
It's dry at the minute, but the last few days have been pretty horrendous in terms of the weather. The pitch has been fantastic, credit to the groundsman, but I presume it was quite slippy out there, quite a few handling errors from both teams.
Yeah, it was, but you know, we work hard on our skills and we feel that we're not bad in these conditions. And the pitch, credit to the ground staff, was phenomenal. You know, coming down here was a great track. It was firm, there was no water, and really the drop balls was no excuse for that. We work hard on our skills in the week, and we've trained in the rain all week, so we should have been more than ready for a slippery ball.
And we talk about rolling momentum, getting the wins under the belt, but how key has that been up until this game, you know, to get those wins and to finish 2012 on a high?
winning breeds confidence, it breeds great emotion, and that's what we've needed. And we've lacked a little bit through a tough period we had for various reasons. But certainly I feel we are turning a corner. I don't think we've turned a corner, but we're turning that corner, and I think we've got an ability to build momentum in the next few weeks.